Hi, my name is Zach Ellenson. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to do kickflips. The kickflip is a pretty basic trick. It's really not terrible hard. It was the second trick I learned. I learned the heel flip because it's, I don't know, I figured it. I thought it was easier to land at the beginning. As a beginner now, it's a lot harder for me to land. I can't land them at all anymore. But it's not why I'm here. To do a kickflip, you want to line your feet up with this foot at an angle so you can get the flick out, but you want to keep your heel, the heel of your foot hanging off a little bit. So you want to keep this foot, your tail, with your toes hanging off so you can keep balance. When you're first learning this trick though, I suggest keeping your foot back and hanging your heel off just a little more so you can hold your balance, and hanging your toes off on the nose just a little more. Because, I don't know, when I learned the trick, I found it easier flipping hard. So you got a faster spin, which requires you to flick here at the curvature of the board. But now that I can do the trick, I like to have my feet more centered on the board and flicking off the nose. So you can, so you get a slower flick and more height. So it's a lot easier to see the grip and land it. But, there are a lot of problems when you're first learning to do a kickflip. One of the big ones that I do is underflips, or slamming down too fast, and you get it under on the bottom of the board where you don't really land the trick. Or if you underflip but almost have the trick, you'll land primo, to where you where it's a lot really hard to keep balance like this if you don't know what you're doing. Otherwise you'll lose it and it'll fly out in front of you and you'll fall backwards on your ass, which hurts. Or if you're unlucky, it'll fly out back and you land on your face, which isn't fun either. Or when you're first learning the trick, a big thing I did was I overflipped. So I'd get the full flip in, but I'd land late, and I'd either land primo like this, or I'd land like this, or so you don't, but that's when you probably should start flipping with your foot more centered out off the nose so you get a slower flip. Another big thing that I do a lot is when I flip it and I land on it, I will land with my feet wrong on the board, and I will lose it, or I'll immediately take my foot off because it scares me. Yes, this is the only time I will ever admit that, but it does. It brings me to how to land this trick. When landing, I like to land with my front foot either on the bolts or just a little behind it because it's a lot easier to get your feet back into position. And with my back foot, I like to land either on the back bolts or at the curve right before the tail. I don't have much of a tail anymore, it's gone. But, so then you can stop. That's really about it. There's not much more to know. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just can't seem to get the trick down, you can always message me. I'm always more than welcome to help you with any of your problems. That's really about it. Just watch these clips and that's really the best way I can teach you guys, and you just study, pick those apart, and that's about it. Bye.